drugstore, someone over the top with the sweetest inspiration. We don't want to stop, 'cause it's money to stop. It's the 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 money to stop. It's yeah. Cause it's money to stop. It's the 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 money to stop. It's money to stop. It's the 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 money to stop.
As always, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, press the like button below. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them. If you want to request anything in the future, I'm always looking for new ideas. Your support means a lot to me, so if you subscribe, that would be much appreciated. If you stick around after the video here, I'm going to go over some of the mixing and the various sound design ideas that I came up with while I was trying to make this cover. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about the sound design for this video. Tried a few different things out, and it was a lot of fun, so just figured I'd touch on it a bit here. For the drums, I used Addictive Drums. It's what I use for everything. Pretty standard kit, nothing out of the ordinary for me. I did double up my kick and snare, though. Got this here, juicy kick drum, and then got some snare in there too. It's kind of a little more bite on things. For the bass, pretty standard bass. I just had my normal DI signal and then just filtered it and threw a compressor on it. Kept it pretty simple. Nothing fancy with the guitar either. Just did a pan left and right for each of the guitar parts and just double tracked. Leads, I did do some cool stuff on this. I actually doubled up the kind of like sitar part with like a plucky synth. Let me see, I'll play that in there. And that kind of helped give a little bit of brightness to that part there, which I really liked. Added some pads in over the bridge, which I've got down here, and those are nice and pretty too. As for a lot of this stuff, though, I had like I used just guitar mutes for some of the accents, and just another snare that I used with some delay on it. The drop, I just took a big sub kick and then did another version of it an octave higher. I think it might have been like a fifth higher. It's some amount higher that sounded good. And from there, I also had a bassoon that I thought was pretty cool. It sounds like that's actually in the original, and I was kind of interested by that. It's kind of buried, but it's, you know, it's a bassoon. And that was a lot of fun. I think my favorite thing was the children. I had to find some stock, not footage, but audio for just apparently walla. I've never heard that word before, but that's new to me. It's just crowd noise and random stuff, but it's definitely there in the original, so I had to make sure I got something similar to that. I didn't bother finding turntable sounds, though. I didn't really want to mess with that. It was just too much for me. I did back the stuff in, I think it was, where is it at? It's the bridge bass, this. Did a little bit lower, though. And used that to back the vocals as well, because there's just so much going on with all of that. I got everything tracked and tuned, just a handful of harmonies and whatnot. It's mainly just a high and a low vocal, but there's also, I just split that high vocal into two panned parts as well and stuffed them in the background. And that's really most of it. The song's pretty simple. It's just like basically a jam over this same loop the entire time. I mean, you could see I just copy pasted my intro section for the kick and snare doubles just all the way through. Cause I mean, there might be some changes. I didn't listen super closely to the drum part, but that's the gist of it basically. Bass is pretty standard. It just loops and it kind of gets buried, which is okay, I guess. And then for the most part, it's just the two vocal tracks and then a little bit of harmonies in the chorus. I didn't have female vocals to go along with it, which are there in the original. I just did my best. I mean, you see how it turned out. I think that's just about it. If you have any questions about it, feel free. Just ask them. Hit me up in the comments. Or you can always follow me on Twitter, Instagram, etc. I'll put up all this stuff on the screen here so you can click away. And again, please give me a subscription. I'd love it, guys. Really help me out. I'm still pretty new to this, so anything helps. Anyways, see you in the next one.